Hey guys, it is me, Phoenix. We are going to do a general read to see where your energy is. Please do me a favor, like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I post a new video. Remember, red hearts if you made it through, purple hearts if it resonates, green hearts if you're working on it, yellow hearts if you just rock with me and got my six, meaning have my back. The way this read is going to go, we are going to pick a topic. We're going to discuss that topic by learning the journey and the lesson. We're going to understand the lesson and the journey. Towards the end of the read, we're going to pull from the four agreements so that you can learn to be impeccable with your words, to not take anything personal, and not to make assumptions, and always know that you've done your best. And then we are going to pull from the crystal deck, which focuses on the chakras that may need to be healed, the chakras that, yeah, you walked away. That's the topic of this reading. It's walking away from the things that no longer serve you. So, yeah, we're going to pull from the chakra cards or the crystal deck, which focuses on the chakras that we need to figure out how to unblock or how to understand them. And then at the end of the read, we are going to release all the negative energy with an affirmation that I kind of mustered up from listening to The Game of Life and How to Play It and all the other books that I enjoy. The Four Agreements is another book that I would suggest for you to read so that you can learn basically with the Four Agreements. Yeah, these are the ebb and flows of life, walking away from the things that no longer serve you. The Wheel of Fortune comes out, right? And so also, if you want to, first I would start with listening or getting the book of Codependent No More. Yeah, you planted the seed. Codependent No More by Melody Beattie. Melody Beattie has The Language of Letting Go and Codependent No More. And no, I don't get paid for it, but there are audio books when it comes to YouTube. YouTube has audiobooks of Codependent No More. Now that is where we are learning what codependency is. Sometimes, not sometimes, the majority of the times, we are codependent on people's energy, and that's the reason why we try to help them. We look at it as we're helping them because we see the potential in them, but we get used to that, and that is when it becomes toxic to us. So learning codependency and what codependency is will help you, and then after that, you go to the unsure energy of the temperance and endings. You go to the Four Agreements, and it'll show you how to be impeccable with your word, and the Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. She is that book was created in 1929, and it is like my go-to when it comes to things that I'm not sure of. So this came out unsure like that. So here it is what I see. You walked away from the things that no longer serve you. You tried to plant the seed and have empathy when it came to, doing and being for this person in your Drake energy. You only live once. Well, I'm not gonna stop saying that. I say that because the analogy is you only live once. Be bold, be fearless, do what you love. That's the Drake energy. But we don't only live once. We live every day, and we only die once. And so, respectfully, we have to get into that energy of knowing why I say we only live once, because if you keep that analogy in your head, you'll realize why it's not worth you respectfully and, knock on wood, not saying it, but actually dying every day of, and these are like soul deaths like that, like, because not soul deaths. I'm sorry. I'm trying to explain it without being, I don't know. It's just like you're not living your best life or the best potential that you could. So then you start to limit and secure the way you do things, right? Limited and secured in the way you do things for new opportunities. Page of Cups energy. It could be a cup of love, could be just a new opportunity, but it also could be affection. But the balance is not there. It's some type of unbalanced energy because the Temperance card comes out, card of Sagittarius. It's like you're fragile, right now, and it's no balance. So you had to end things, and walk away. And the Death energy is here. It says death or rebirth. But remember, the analogy here says, well, it says, where's it at? Oh, embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end, it's the transformation that brings new beginnings. So the new beginnings come because you want this harmonious, happy life, happy love, but you're not getting it from maybe this emperor type energy or somebody who you feel like have the power and authority and the stability to give you what you need. But did you make an assumption that they wanted the same thing? So that's where you are hesitant on juggling, and also the options that you may have, because these need clarity. You know, the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups needs clarity because somebody's ego is being put to test. And see, when you make assumptions, you make the assumptions that this person may feel the way that you do, but then you turn around and you start to take it personally if they don't. And so that is ego. That's ego, but you're dealing with somebody that's operating out of ego as well, which is the insight and knowledge, but like unwinnable energy. You know, like the ego is unwinnable. It's like they have to be, you know, they have to defeat you or feel like they can, you know, say and do things to hurt your pride and things like that. And that's where you're overthinking. Eight of Swords energy. You're overthinking and also, you know, like being critical of yourself and feeling like trapped because you're not sure, the unknown of the moon, you're not sure which way it's going to go. You know what I mean? And so that is how I see that energy. I'm going to take my little tarot deck and I'm going to clarify the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups because, again, you're walking away. You're walking away from somebody who you felt like had the power and the authority to give you what you want. And these are the cycles, the things that you learn. Remember, no man is your enemy, no man is your friend, every man is your teacher. And so this person was here to teach you a lesson. And they're teaching you how to be strong, to be stable, to have the power and, you know, the authority to make the decisions on your own and not look and see the potential in people, if that makes sense. And so that's just kind of how I see that. Let's clarify the Temperance energy, you know, and that's how I see that. You know, it's a mirroring effect. This could be twin flame, but it could be that you guys are mirroring the things that you need to fix about each other. This person needs to know how to love. Look at all the cards that come out. This person needs to know how to love and to be able to take a leap for love. And here it is, Queen of Pentacles. Now, JDS Tarot, send strength and healing to him, to JDS Tarot, period. That's it. Queen of Pentacles energy, like JDS says, can be toxic to herself because she will give until there's nothing else to give. Does that make sense? And so there you have it with the Queen of Pentacles. You know, you're questioning the balance because you've been giving. You've been empathetic about these situations. You planted the seed. You did everything because you made the assumption that this person would be your life partner. This would be your soulmate, your twin flame type energy. So the Queen of Pentacles, it says with the analogy, a loving family is one of the greatest blessings in life. Protect and care for them no matter what. That no matter what is toxic when you have clarity, when you actually start to look at it and have clarity about the things you love. Knight of Cups energy. So Page of Swords, Knight of Cups comes out. The Knight of Cups energy says you'll always follow your heart. And that's what you've been doing, right? You've been following your heart and your assumption. Because your heart makes it feel good because when your heart chakra is there, you love and you're harmonious and you're able to forgive. But listen, it says it'll never lead you astray because it knows things the mind can't explain. But this is you making heart over head decisions and this person is making head over heart decisions. So you guys are on different frequencies and it's okay to be indifferent. But you got to realize why that is the case because you're looking at how things could be, the memory, Six of Cups energy, the feelings that you had in the beginning. You're looking at that and you're taking that one feeling that you have and you're making an assumption or you're, you know, seeing the potential in what it could be down the line. You're living in the future. Living in the future causes anxiety, and that's why that energy is here. Causes you to overthink and it causes anxiety when it comes to how things should be, right? And so therefore, when it comes to you having the clarity, like, okay, this is not the feeling that I need to feel with somebody who's supposed to be the person who's going to protect me, be supportive of me and everything, then you have to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. A death in order to have rebirth, and not physical death, but embrace change and let go of what no longer serves you. Death is not the end. It's a transformation that will bring the new beginnings, right? And so therefore, the Six of Swords, again, you have to walk away. The clarity is that you have to walk away so this person can see what it is that you bring, but you got to actually bring it to yourself. Page of Wands energy. Listen, yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. The only thing that's real is the present moment. So tomorrow, the future is going to bring you anxiety because it's not here yet. The past will make you live in fear, and the future will bring you anxiety. So it's telling you the present moment is where you need to be. The Emperor energy. You need to be in the present moment if you're dealing with the Emperor who is stable, who has the power and the authority, because this is how they live. They don't live minute by minute, but they also do live in the future and in the past, because something about their past is stopping them from wanting this future with you or anybody else for that matter. So again, it's not about you fixing this person, it's about you fixing yourself. And so therefore, Eight of Cups comes out twice. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords. It's telling you, walk away from the things that no longer serve you. But it's saying it's not the end. It's just that the insecurities are too high right now. And so you need to take a leap full energy. This is the Seven of Swords, the insecurities, and you need to take a leap in order to walk away. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. So you've been juggling, but you're struggling in the process of juggling how to do things. And this is, you either spending too much or making a bad investment. So is this a bad investment by you making assumptions that this person can give you the happiness that you can give to yourself, that you need to give to yourself? So we're clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Yeah. And you reached a plateau. I was going to say it came out earlier, but maybe it didn't. The Four of Cups energy, you're disconnected from this situation. And so that is where it's starting to cause you financial insecurities. It's starting to cause all type of energies when it comes from you trying to do with the things that you need to do. And you're unsure about the options that you have. Seven of Cups energy. You're disappointed, and there's deception here, but there's false expectations. So you're not sure. Seven of Cups energy is what we're clarifying. You're not sure what the options will be. Yep, and that's the cycles. You don't know about the future. It comes out twice. You don't know about the future, but what you do know is that you need to focus on yourself and walk away from the things that no longer serve you. It might not be the ending. Oh, there it is right there. Oh, the Four of Pentacles. No, Four of Cups. So limit the way you do things, and because you reached a plateau, and this person isn't giving you what you want. And, that's just how it is. So 2 plus 4 is 6. The Six of Pentacles, 6 years. Each pentacle is equivalent to a year. So the Six of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles equals the Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is here. You planted the seed, 7 years. 7 years of planting a seed, and now, you're realizing that the unknown energy is not for you to know. And that's the cycles that you have to learn. Bottom of the deck is the Lovers, doing what makes your heart happy, or card of Gemini. If this is a situation to where you can have anything with anybody, the love, the passion, and the union, you have to have it for yourself first. You have to rediscover that by not making assumptions. And I'm going to pull from the Four Agreements, because, again, the cards keep coming out the same way. The cards keep coming out the same way. You can make this into love, or you can make this into a business, a relationship, but the ebb and flows of life is that you have to walk away from the things that no longer serve you. That's that. And so here it is. Be impeccable with your words. Cultivate faith. Cultivate faith. Listen, be impeccable with your words. Listen, the thing is that if you're not speaking what you want, and you make the assumption that this person here, the Emperor or whatever, will see your potential and want the same thing you want, growth, then that is you planting the seed in the wrong situation. You need to plant it in yourself to see what you're worth, and then go from there. And they will see the value, but you got to match that energy when it comes to you seeing the value in yourself. Not saying that you don't. I'm saying that when you love, or when you have something that you believe in and you're passionate about, you give your all. And that's how JDS says that the Queen of Pentacles is toxic. To have a great faith is to have great power. Exactly. So this person believes in everything that they want. They believe in everything that they want. And therefore, it's up to somebody to let them see that this is everything you want, but you're still missing that key element of life, which is love. Listen, because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. You see what I'm saying? So you're in the process where you're contemplating. Look, you reached a plateau. You're juggling. You're struggling. Your options. These are all doubts here, and it's causing anxiety because you're living in the future about what this will bring, what this love should bring, because you planted the seed. So the first year or the first day, you planted the seed, and you're like, this is how I see things. This is how I want things to be. This is what I want, and you planted the seed with that. I want this cup of love with this person. And you're so stubborn, respectfully, that you saw everything and you were willing to drop all of this. Not saying, and that's when you started to plant the seed. And then here it is, 2 years go by, and you're like, or I would say 4 years go by first, to where you started to kind of limit how you did things. The 2 years is like, okay, I'm struggling, I'm juggling, I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work, right? And then it's like the 4 cups. Now I'm bored. I've reached a plateau because I've been given. 6 of Pentacles energy, given to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. So I'm not receiving anything, not even emotional support, not even mental, emotional, physical, whatever support. And sex, I mean, that's there. It's always going to be there. But you're not even receiving the way that you want it to be harmonious, right? So you reach this plateau, and then you start to doubt your options. That's where living, this is saying, to doubt. You're starting to doubt everything by living and making assumptions and living in the future and having anxiety and doubting, right? So that's the cycles that you have to go through to realize that, you know what, stop overthinking about this and start thinking about, because this is ego starting to come. So their ego is there. Yours is starting to form because you made assumptions and you're starting to doubt by taking this personally about this person. Make sense? And so that is where you have to get out of that. Let me pull from the 100 Ways to Win. Oh, that's the archetype deck. Hold on. While I'm right here, I have the finance deck. So I'll pull from the finance deck, and then I'll pull from the 100 Ways to Win at Love. Again, it just keeps coming out this way. So look. So this is just a message that you need to understand. The Rebel, yeah. So I'll read that. And then look, balance. Balance is here. So it says the Rebel is at the bottom of the deck. You're a trailblazer meant to see things differently and set a new path for others. Exactly. So you saw things differently. You made the assumption, but this is where you step. You like I said, you're stubborn, right? A rebel is stubborn. Your rebellious spirit makes you great. Makes you a great system buster to teach others a better way. You're teaching this person. This is the mirrored soul energy. You're teaching this person how to really love, and they're teaching you how to have stability, have the power and authority to do this on your own, and then you guys come together. But they have to learn what you know. So you're teaching this. An old belief about money could be preventing you from getting ahead. So you're looking at it like this, and this is why this comes out. You're looking at it like this person will have the power, the authority, and the stability, and they'll always have my back, and we'll be able to build together. That is what the old beliefs are, and it's not happening these days. Respectfully, not saying that it can't, but it's not happening all the time these days, meaning that people are afraid to share their money. They're afraid of what marriage is. They're afraid of commitment and things like that. And so your old belief system of the past, of that part of what a person is supposed to do, and that's respectfully, it's supposed to happen, but it's not happening. And everybody's signals are crossed, especially this person, because something about the past has caused him to say this union is a distraction. It's not going to work. They're going to take half. They're going to do this. But you see things differently. Does that make sense? So again, you have to worry about what you have going on right now, because again, you are going to set the balance. It comes, where's it at? Oh, juggle. You're going to set the balance when it comes to when you start to take your power back. Say yes to the things you think you can't do. And that's what you were doubting. This is the doubt that's in these cards right now. You're doubting the things that you can't do. And so that is why you're a rebel, because you still, give to others wholeheartedly without expecting to receive the same yourself. You're not setting boundaries. You're not being impeccable with your word. You're saying one thing and meaning the other, and then till you get mad and start taking things personally, and then you're saying actually how you feel. But if you would have said that in the beginning and let this person know, but you were afraid to lose that energy of the person. But this person hasn't brought anything to you, respectfully. They haven't brought anything to you that you're not able to get for yourself. And so that is where you and the signals get crossed. Anyway, I feel like that was really a good thing. Oh, I said 100 Ways to Win at Love. I found it. So the 100 ways to win at love. So if you think you can't do it, it says say yes to the things you think you can't do. And this is one thing that you're thinking because you see this person is so strong. They just don't. I'm not. Anyway, I can't say I'm not gonna do it. They just don't know how to uh, understand things like you or love. You've already gotten to this person and now you're removing your energy. So this person is thinking something different because now you thought they were the rebel, but you already knew that you were, but you were hiding it. Sour Patch Kid, you know, sweet on the outside, sour on the inside, or vice versa, whatever it is. Keep your emotions in check. If you're hurt or angry, stay calm and be rational. Talk over whatever's bothering you and focus on solving the problem in a logical manner. See, this is where we have my meetings. You have your meetings because you start to feel some kind of way, and then you start to take things personally. Two wrongs don't make a right; they make a mess. If they have done something wrong, if they have done something wrong, is no justification for acting in a similar way. Mm-hmm. Figure out where your relationship went off track and choose the high road. So you're choosing the high road now. You see what I'm saying? So now you know where it went. You might have tried to say things and everything and try to get this person. Okay, well, now I'm going to walk away. It says it clarified, not because I want this, but I wasn't clear about it, and it's okay. But this is what I want. And sometimes people might think it's the ego. They operate in ego, and now you're starting to operate in ego, but you're not taking things personally. You're not. Become a team. Take the me out of team. Take the me out. Taking on the team viewpoint can bring a new sense of closeness without working against each other or creating distance. So you tried that, but you guys weren't on the same page. So now coming back, if you go back into the situation, now you guys will be on the same page, but you're going to take the me out and you're going to know that you have to talk and speak your mind. Say yes to the things you think you can't do. And yes, it's vulnerable. Yes, say what you need. Move forward. No text messages. Talk right there. Look at them. Say, this is it. This is why. Move forward. That's it. Cultivate faith, though. Forgive and set yourself free. And that's what you did. I told you the heart chakras. Everybody makes mistakes. Practicing forgiveness can allow you to break the cycle of pain and move on to a happier life. Even taking small steps count. So again, that's what you're doing. You're walking away. There's no room for narcissistic behavior. So if you reflect and mirror the things that this person, Emperor energy, may have been acting in ego, which is considered narcissistic to you, or to, especially when you're giving and they're steady taking. Narcissists have a hard time loving someone else because they don't truly love themselves. Reflect on the reasons that led you to accept this behavior. I don't know how to say it. That's why these cards come out the way they do. Resist pushing buttons. There are triggers for this person, right? There are triggers that get to them. But avoid pushing those buttons no matter how badly you are tempted to, because that's when you start operating in ego, and then the rebel side of you comes out, And so that is where this lesson, I feel like, that we're learning is coming out. I'll pull from the messages of the heart to see where this person is, and then we're going to end this. But yeah, I just feel like, you have to, set yourself free by forgiving, and it's not easy. No, it's not. Potential, I told you, look, regret. They have a hard time forgiving themselves for treating you poorly, much less expecting you to forgive them. So that keeping your emotions in check and saying, you know what? I got to do what I got to do for myself. Let's read the potential. They're deep in their thought about you realizing their distractions preventing them from seeing the potential in you. So again, they see it. You're showing them by moving forward and going from there. Now, again, they're going to be in regret. Oh, I haven't said this in the whole read. Send strength and healing, period. While you walk away. 5D energy. Love them from the 5D. Love them from the 5D. If you think you can't, yes, you can. You can. I know it's hard. Rival. They choose someone else over you, and though it wasn't what they wanted, they thought it was the right thing to do. So, again, walk away. Easier said than done. Divine truth. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring to light all that has been hidden. So again, they will see. Send strength and healing, period. The universe has your back. they will see what it is that you bring to the table. And that's all you can work on. And that's you having faith. Cultivate faith. Send strength and healing, period. Whatever is yours, you cannot lose it by divine right. If it's not yours by divine right, it can be lost. You know? And so that is how I see this energy. Now we're going to pull from the crystal deck, and then we're going to let this energy go. You know? And so that's just how I see it, because, again, when you start to doubt, read it again. To have a great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even stronger. So the seeds that you planted, it'll come stronger. But again, sometimes you got to walk away and let this person see, but keep your emotions in check. No need to be ego. No need to match their energy. You need to keep your energy in check, and don't push their buttons, and two wrongs don't make a right. It makes a mess, because you'll start to say things that you can't take back. Ruby. My throat chakra, I was about to choke. So my throat chakra is something. Somebody don't be yelling at me and watching this or listening to this, because I'm just telling you simply, this is the heart of this is your heart chakra. Being able to love, be harmonious, and forgive. The ruby, abundance, endurance, and passion. The root and the heart chakra. Celestite, throat, third eye and crown chakra. The tree agate, heart, crown chakra. So the root chakra and the heart chakra deals with the ruby, abundance, endurance, and passion. The root chakra is your ability to ground yourself, to be stable, right? You're reflecting and mirroring the things that this person is, because you're working on yourself. They're working on love and working on their self. So the root chakra is your ability to be stable, to ground yourself, and to survive. The heart chakra, again, the ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive. Send strength and healing, period. Nothing attached. That's it. Close your eyes, picture whoever this person, place, thing, or situation is, and send strength and healing. That is abundance, endurance, and passion. It says, I thrive in all areas of my life. So if you have great intent, because your intent, your will is undivided when your word isn't dissipated by doubt. You're not doubting. You just know that you thrive in all areas of life, right? The throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. Again, my throat chakra. The ability to communicate, to express yourself, and to trust. You have to trust in the things that you're saying. You have to be able to communicate, be impeccable with your words, right? And to express yourself, no matter how crazy or far-fetched it may seem. You're a rebel and you think differently, and so you want different. And so that's the thing. You have the ability to change or to send strength and healing. Not to change, I'm sorry. You have the ability to change someone's emotions by showing them how to really love unconditionally. Does that make sense? Your intuition is your heart chakra. The assumption that you made was you using your intuition. The doubt that came was you taking things personally and not believing in the seed that you planted. So again, it says again, because your intent, I'm about to choke. Your will is undivided when your word isn't dissipated by doubt. So you have to believe in what it is that you say. Your intuition, your perception, and your understanding. You have to understand why you saw this. We're empaths, and we can see things before we can see through a person and know what we want and feel the energy. And the crown chakra is your belief system. You have to believe in what you want, but sometimes it takes for you to say yes to the things that you think you can't do. And that's walking away and giving yourself that perfect love and stop giving it to everybody else. Be your own rebel, and not just be a rebel when it comes to standing up and being loyal to other people. So that's your angelic communication, the 5D energy, send strength and healing, period. The divine expression. Excuse me. Being able to express yourself, to have clarity in what it is that you want. The affirmation says, eternal light fills my being. Hold on, let me get something to drink. Love never fails. Look, eternal light fills my being. Hold on. It fills my being. Okay, so the next one is the tree agate. This is your heart chakra. Listen, again, your ability to love, to be harmonious, and to forgive, right? And the crown chakra, again, spirituality, selflessness, and wisdom, your belief system, right? The earth connection, inner peace, and stability. You have to have inner peace and also go back to being stable within yourself, stable within yourself. Forgive and set yourself free. You're the rebel. You have to be stable in yourself. Say yes to the things you think you can say no to. You think you can't do. Earth connection, inner peace, and stability. It says, I am connected to the natural cycles of life. Cycles come out twice, right here. Wheel of Fortune, Wheel of Fortune. The cycles, and so as long as you know that, and when your word isn't dissipated by doubt, right? When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, then things will start to flow to you, and you will start saying yes to the things that you think you can't do, and that's causing you stability, and you changing your belief system and being impeccable with your words, and understanding your third eye chakra and the ability to love, to be forgiveness, and also, even though the solar plex chakra didn't come out, to take your personal power back, to have clarity and optimism, be optimistic when it comes to the unknown, right? And so now I'm going to go ahead and let this old energy go. I now let go of worn out conditions of lack, doubt, hate, negativity, procrastination, stagnation, sadness, generational curses, debt, bad energies, heartbreak, bad health, and addictions. Remember, addictions can be to a person, place, thing, or situation. I love you guys.